a critique. And a critique is where we talk about our opinion, what we think. Now, our opinion may pertain to a prompt that we're given, but either way, we are looking at what we're thinking. We're breaking it down and telling our thoughts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to critique the poem that we were just looking at based upon the Native American culture and beliefs that I have seen, whether or not I agree that it's there. So first thing, we need to read it. Never take more than we need. Thank the Creator for what we have or what we will receive. Use all of what we have. Give away what we do not need. Everything on earth is alive. Everything on earth has purpose. Everything on earth is connected. Everything on earth is to be embraced. And the Spirit of the Creator is in everything. So, sorry about that. When I'm looking at the critique, the first thing I want to ask myself is, what is my prompt? And my prompt is going to be, how does Native American culture that you know compare to this poem? And, well, to be honest with you, unfortunately, most of what I know about Native American culture I see from movies and that I've seen. Unfortunately, Pocahontas would be one of them, Brother Bear. Also, I've done some research into the community. I've read a lot of their myths and other portions of their religion and culture. And so I'm just going to look at it from that perspective. And from what I'm seeing, I will say that the idea that everything on earth has part of the Creator in it, well, then I see that. I think that's very true because most Native American cultures were very careful about preserving the animals. For example, the Indians that used to hunt buffalo would use every single part of the buffalo. And they were devastated by when the white man came over and started just shooting them to kill them, leaving their carcasses laying in the middle of the field, or even just taking the meat. To them, that's a horrible thing. You use every part of the animal. And so I feel like that's pretty true. I know that they have animal totems, animal spirits. We know they worship or believe that animals are spiritual beings. I know that they also are very careful about the world around them and worshiping the grounds and giving them not worshiping, having a lot of respect for the world around them. So I would say that this piece is exactly on cue with what I've always seen. Every part of it makes complete sense to me. And so what I might do is I'm still going to somewhat summarize, but it's only going to be part of what I'm writing. So I would say the poem speaks about the importance of preserving and respecting nature because the Creator is part of everything. Now here comes my opinion. I believe, or no, this holds true to everything I have seen about Native Americans. And then I'm going to look for some evidence to support that. So let's see. Whoa, what just happened? So I'm going to scroll up here and it says everything else is alive, everything else has purpose. Okay. The poem states that everything is alive. Everything has purpose. And I'm going to put a part right here. This holds true in that many Native American cultures connected their own souls to spirit animals and held these animals to be sacred. Okay, now this is not a full thing, but you kind of see what I'm doing. All right, I've got the poem. I've kind of told you what's going to have the main gist of it's way shorter than what a summary would actually be. And then I'm going to sit there and say, okay, this is what I think. All right. Now, usually I would leave I out. Right now, I'm not worried about my grammar. I just want you to understand exactly what I'm putting down. And then I would go back later and revise this. But this is one example of where I've had the poem is saying everything. Ooh, hold on. One thing I will fix is that. Everything is alive. Everything has purpose. Okay, the poem, that is a direct quote. All right, and therefore I'm going to put it in there. Everything is alive. Everything has purpose. And I'm explaining why that proves my point. And this is what you'll need to do whenever you are doing a critique. And what you are going to do, you're going to read your Native American myth, and you're going to critique how does that poem I just read you, and it's in the PowerPoint, go back to the Nearpod and find it. Okay, how does that apply to your poem? Okay, that is the question I'm asking. You're going to critique your Native American myth. Does it hold true to the poem you just saw? Does that poem apply to it, or does it not? And you're going to write that and turn that into Canvas. There is an assignment waiting for you, and I will put the poem and the prompt there. Thank you.